Hidden Fortress is the movie that inspired George Lucas when he was writing the first Star Wars movie. It has a similar plot to this, released in 1958, directed by Akira Kurosawa. It's a Japanese adventure classic and about these two bumbling peasants. I gotta look at their names in here because I'm not too good with pronouncing Asian names. I forget easily. Um, played by Minoru Chiaka, and Matishishi, played by Kamarade Fujiwara. And yeah, they're hired by this princess, Princess Yofi, played by Misa Yuhara, and she's a good actress. She can act in this movie real good, and she sings real good too. In some place where she sings this little chant that she's supposed to memorize. And General Rakurata Makabe Toshiro Mifune is one of the princess allies who's traveling with her as they have to guard this gold that they're trying to get behind enemy lines. This is in feudal Japan during the time of the warring clans before the Meiji period, and these two bumbling idiots, Bahai and Makashi, they're the basis for C3PO and R2D2 in Star Wars. Even the first scene in this movie is reminiscent of the opening of Star Wars when the C3PO and R2D2 escape from this battle and they land on this desert planet and they're walking through the sand arguing before they split up and are captured and reunited again. The same thing happens to these two leads, these two bumbling idiots. I don't have a picture of them on the still on the back, but the acting in this movie is very good from everyone. The two leads have great comical camaraderie together, if that's what you want to call it. The chemistry is great between them and each other, and them and the princess and the general. The general and the princess have good chemistry too. The acting, there's some good action in this movie. There's some sword fights, some horse fight on horseback, a brief spear fight, which is the spear duel, which is reminiscent of the lightsaber duel between Vader and Obi-Wan in Star Wars, first Star Wars movie. And the and there's some twists and turns in this movie that you don't expect, and there's a lot of humor, especially from the two leads. And the story is told from their perspective, just like first Star Wars was from R2D2 and 3PO's perspective. Um, the general is obviously who Obi-Wan Kenobi is based on, and the Princess Yoke, she's obviously who Princess Leia is based on, even though it's similar, like she's trying to get behind enemy lines, and while the princess trying to escape from being held captive behind enemy lines in the fortress. And the, I'm not going to spoil the whole plot of the movie, but it's very good. You got to wait and see. I give it two thumbs up. It has great costumes, great music, great but I can't say visual effects. The practical effects in this movie for the gunshots and whatnot were pretty good. And my favorite action scene is probably the prison break scene while the prisoners are grabbing whatever they can and rushing these guards. They're shooting at them with guns while they're running. It reminded me of the similar escape scene in the movie The Man, The Man Who Will Be King with Sean Connery. It's also a very good movie, and well, that was probably influenced by that scene. But I don't know. This is a good movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I mean, when I said cinematography, I forgot to mention how beautiful the Japanese country looks, especially in black and white. Black and white film. It's pretty neat. The only issue I have with this movie is the subtitles. I mean, they're white colored subtitles, and they sometimes they blend in with the black and white cinematography, and it kind of makes it hard to read the subtitles in certain scenes. But I digress. I wish there was an English dub of this movie. All right. If you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. I give it two thumbs up. All right, that's it for now. Thank you. God bless. Bye.